Happy Money Red Army, this is your boy Case, aka Face, doing this for 1878 Casuals. We're brought to you by Terrace Cold and the delightful Moo Moo Mia Ice Cream, and this is just my current situation, current buzz, what I saw and how I feel about this United team. Well, we just had a quality win, and I'm going to call it a quality win over Aston Villa Football Club. Aston Villa, as you know, was flying unbeaten in the last 10 games. They're putting up goals for fun. You know, they're chasing for a top 4. On the other hand, we're coming off a disappointing draw to Tottenham. People say we weren't really, we're not firing in all cylinders. We're not playing a complete game, and yada yada yada, and so forth and so forth. Well, we're only good as your last game, and our boss tends to think, you know, we can only focus on the next game. And the next game, obviously, right now, we just passed was Aston Villa. Standout things that I have to say is Victor Lindelof probably had to play the game with that header that when he cleared the ball, cleared the ball from going in net. That was just, you know, being cerebral, being aware, being available, wanting to be part of the game, not shying away from competition, not shying away from a moment, and being what our boss likes to say, brave. Shout out to Victor Lindelof. The pairing of Victor Lindelof and Luke Shaw has become a quality backup to our two startings, and Varane and Martinez. You just have to admire the fact that, well, first of all, let's talk about Luke Shaw. Well, first of all, we're going to talk about Victor, but Luke Shaw, let's say, to me, I think he's England's best defender right now. The fact that he's slotted into the center back position has been comfortable. And the nice stat for Luke Shaw is, since he started in center back, been part of the center back pairing, he's undefeated. 9 wins. 9 wins. That's not no fluke shit. That's happening on purpose, and that's because he's a quality player. I know there's people out there who like to say Luke Shaw is not all that. I don't get those people, and I also don't get people who talk about Bruno. While we mentioned Bruno had a quality game. I thought, you know, Bruno, since the injury, it's funny, you think he's injured and you think he'll have some drop-off. But it's not there. Ross Claude, it's not there. My man doesn't drop off a thing. Bruno comes with the energy, the passion, the work ethic, the desire. He is a true character. He's a true leader. He's very dependable, reliable, durable, all those words that you would want in a star player, and Bruno's everything. I know people have been always highlighting his bickering. Sometimes he's wasteful with the ball, but I can't remember the last time that's been a problem. So y'all hold on to that, because y'all seem to like to hold on to this. What I don't understand is about fan bases and people, especially Manchester United fans. You act like people can't get better, that they're going to be that forever. I know last year a lot of people were disappointed in Rashford. Now, I was disappointed in Rashford, and I never said get rid of him. Some of y'all did. Some of y'all did get rid of him. I was always under the impression that Marcus Rashford was injured and not playing his best ball. And I thought he kept coming back playing on injuries. Some of y'all was chatting shit about, and there's receipts out there, some of y'all was chatting shit that we should get rid of Marcus. Now look at him now, and all y'all was riding. The people were hating. Now, the people that want to be on this Bruno hate train, you've got to get off it, because him pairing with Casemiro, Eriksen, or that triple, is undefeated. They don't lose. So what's going to happen is, down the road, we're going to win some big things. And what are you going to say? What are you going to say then? You're going to be looking like, I don't get it. players can get better. People can get learned. I think Bruno's actually heard the medias and the negativity from whoever's, and I think he's gotten better. But I don't want him to change that. It's passion. There's a clip after the game with Bruno and Casemiro. Game's finished. They're arguing about a play. Arguing about a play, and then they hug it out. So there's accountability there. Bruno knows he makes mistakes, but he's willing to take the direction. He's very coachable from his friend, his player, teammates, and his coach. I don't know. And then there's a funny thing about the video. If you see it, check it out. But back to United. In the table, we're it looks pretty good. I checked. I think we're at 69 points. I honestly believe we need 70, but the mathematical thing is saying that we need to get about 72, 73, and that's probably, to me, one more victory. You know, 2 more victories. I think mathematically, if we get 3 more victories, it's calm. We can chill, focus on other things, and build a squad. But I think it's 70, you know, because everybody needs to play each other. I'm calm, you know, with the team right now. Ten Hag, what I like about this team is we can have bad moments, but we don't have, it's not a bad session. It's not a bad season. We bounce back. We always seem to bounce back. Prior teams seem to get stuck in the mud, stuck in this mental funk, and we stay there. Ten Hag definitely is teaching character. He has standards, and he keeps people accountable. He keeps himself accountable. He keeps his coaches accountable. He keeps the fan base accountable. And what he did with the green and gold scarf, he picked it up, waved it. He's keeping the ownership accountable. He's keeping everybody accountable, and I love that about Ten Hag. I love the DNA of his teams. They're fighters. When they play bad, they understand they play bad, they don't accept it, and they try to move on. And I appreciate that about Ten Hag and his squad. He's bringing something that we haven't seen in years. I'm going to say straight up, we haven't seen it since Fergie, so that's what that is. On the buyout shit, my thing is, I think Jim Ratcliffe is a snake in the grass. He knew that guitar bid was going to be bigger than his. He know he can't match them, so what he did, he aligned himself with the Glazers, said, let you guys keep 20%. So basically, he's playing to the Glazers for the bid. He knows he can't outbid Qatar. Qatar says they're going to pay the debt, build a stadium, build a women's team a stadium, invest in the academy. He can't match that bid. So what does he do? He says he's a United supporter. No United supporter will ever align himself with the Glazers. He chose to do that, offer them 20% stake so they can get money still. Not a controlling bid, but the simple fact that you know your bid is not strong enough, you're gonna keep the pagans on and say, you can keep 20%, choose me. You're not gonna remove the debt, Mr. Jim. You've never talked about the stadium. You just talked about purchasing the club because you were a United supporter and it's always been your dream. That's fuckery. It's a lot of people's dream to run a team, but you can't, if I wanna run a team, but I can't afford it. And if I can't afford it, the last thing I'm gonna do is align myself with the people that every fan or supporter hates. That's my stand on that. That's Casey, 1878 Casuals, brought to you by Terrace Cold and Mummy. Actually, my boy B.
Glazers out, yo, Glazers out!
Up the Reds, love United, hate Glazers. Hey, good job with the protest, everybody. I'm out. Time to go talk shit.